Hello and welcome to the show. We start this week's FailRace episode with Suzuki Blaze on GTA 5 racing through the streets of Los Santos when there is a strange occurrence just around the corner. A mule has managed to fall its way through the floor, and then the ballista kind of nudges it. Physics gets angry and the ballista ends up on top of the truck. You know, as you do. Up next, Mustang Bugatti is off-roading on the beach with his Entorno, trying to get into the airport. Doesn't really quite have enough speed, but thanks to the gymnastics of the Entorno, can manage to flip his way over the barrier. That's quite impressive car gymnastics there. Got to give you credit for that one. Yeah, that's an impressive flip for the car. Another Zentorno this time, trying to get away from the police. When things go a little bit wrong, he manages to get his car wedged underneath a Granger. Now, we've seen the Zentornos occasionally have problems with stuff getting stuck. Normally it's like dead bodies. Not very often is it a Granger that is fully wedged on top of the car. He can't shake the thing. It is kind of helping him as it's shielding him from the shots from the SWAT guys, but the poor Zentorno can't really go anywhere as it's frantically trying to get the thing free. The Zentorno is a very, very powerful four-wheel drive car, but is currently having issues. The SWAT guy is still in the Jeep on top trying to drive that. Now it's properly balanced on the roof as he managed to get it to go forward because, well, all of the Granger's wheels are off the ground. Tries to take it down the subway. I think he tries to use the posts to get it off. One of the SWAT guys climbs on the side of the Granger, you know, for good measure. The other is both on the side of the Grangers now. It does eventually ping its way off the top. Yeah, that is a new one. Up next, we're on to Forza Horizon 2 with a Hummer. Now, if you're going to take a shortcut, if you want to be going off-road, you would expect a Hummer to be a decent choice of vehicle. Nope. Apparently, this one manages to find a bump that launches the Hummer skyward, and we get a number of flips, and sadly, the game cuts it off before it can finish. Yeah, even Hummers aren't safe from flying through the air. Knight's Viper on a Just Cause 3 is prattling around with the jets. Everybody's had a go with this, just to kind of see what happens. Anchors the jet to the floor. Unfortunately, nothing too spectacular really happens with the jet. And then Karma instantly gets him as a helicopter crashes for no reason, comes across his path and lands just sort of perfectly on the front of his jet. Well done there. Yami here 682 has spotted a jet ski that has got itself stuck on an island and then does some donuts to kind of thank him, and eventually, with a little bit of bumping, he gets his way free. Whatever reason, the AIs do not seem to like this particular bit of water, so he sat there watching as the jet ski buggers off, just in case he does anything silly. Turns around, spots another boat, is coming towards, you know, just where the jet ski had crashed. It is not changing course, and it's straight on to the sand as well. Well done. Really, really well done. This time doesn't need rescue with a tether. He does get himself free. Don't know what it is about this particular part of the map, but yeah, the boats do not like staying on the water. LM145 on a Need for Speed spots a weird glitch going on in the distance. The truck gets pinged and thrown and just manages to clip his Porsche. He just about survives that one. Could have been a lot worse for the poor Porsche, but you know, good old flying trucks. A Zombie Creeper on a Need for Speed Carbon has the AI helping him out as one of the civilian cars mullers the police vehicle. It couldn't do a better job of taking out the police car, so well done on that one. CBZ Rogue D90 on a farming simulator has found a way to make tractors do some front flips as it jumps cleanly over the barrier. That's a pretty impressive flip. It has to go with one of the smaller vehicles. Again, I guess it's a glitch to do with the front scoop and the fence. Either way, this one manages to ping the thing backwards while doing a front flip. Pretty damn impressive stunts going on there. We're on to Midnight Club 2 next, racing through the streets of Paris. Goes for a bit of a showboaty finish. Now this is never going to go well. It doesn't actually line it up correctly going through the kind of like the tunnels here, but the game gets angry. Doesn't like you doing showboating, and the car is now well and truly stuck in the wall. Eventually the game sorts itself out and spits it out the other side, but yeah, you're probably better off going around the roundabouts next time. The Event Z on a Battlefield 4 drives his armoured vehicle off the road into a river and then gets sent into the sky. Yep. That's a really rather long way up into the into the air there. It does eventually come down with a crash. That's some serious flying action there from a vehicle that was certainly not meant to be going and flying. Up next on to Destiny with a roll and a park. Yeah, that's not the cleverest jump that you've ever taken on that one, and the Sparrow is now well and truly wedged in that gap. That's why you should always know where you're going before you just sort of jump your vehicle off of something. There's yep, that Sparrow is going to have to be reset. Sprint Car 2L on R-Factor is racing some of the sprint cars around one of the dirt tracks. As he comes into the next corner, though, the game gets angry and decides that it's had enough of having the cars on the track and that this one here should be spat out and then get all very confused and by the looks of it stuck in the floor. Yeah, that's not quite where they're supposed to be going. Stormy36 on Project Cars is heading down the pit lane. There's already a mysterious mechanical fault light on for whatever reason, but as he goes to leave the pit lane, it becomes apparent that somebody has been messing about with his Toyota. I think they may have let me put some of the Just Cause 3 boosters on it, and, well, it's gone. Basically, the cameras, yeah, there's no Toyota anymore. It's somewhere up there. It may be in space. It's, yeah, really quite gone a long way. And he's not the only one having troubles. Doors on Next Car Gamer Wreckfest gets his vehicle launched miles out of the oval circuit, and as it comes back down to Earth, it then gets pinged back the other way and launched off into space and then glitches out. And yeah, that's I'm pretty sure that's not quite supposed to happen with the car. And finally, we have Corrupt EU on Halo Reach with a little bit of a sort of like a demolition derby type thing going on with the Warthogs. Sees his opponents, they crash head on, and both the Warthogs get stuck. Well, I mean, I guess that's kind of why it's sort of yeah, kind of a draw with the with the Warthogs there. But that is it for this episode, guys. If you have clips you would like to submit to this series, then you can via our forums. There will be a link in the description. At the very top of the page is the FailRace clip submission section, and you can find all of the rules and how to submit clips in there. But that is it from me. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.